they won't have a job in the employment. So first find a job in a company and then make sure the contract, make sure to check everything with the lawyer and you are agreeing on everything, that you like everything, how is it in the contract, and you're gonna get the visa. And well, minding that, what I would suggest is to, of course, learn the Korean language and learn the rules of like just basic manners. Just, I mean, not basic manners, but like Korean society is very much about respecting the elder people and just knowing that, or just how
I think
to.
it just runs in the whole like Asian part of the world because like I'm half Asian and it's the same in Kazakhstan. Like you just it's not about even respecting elders. Sometimes you just have to not interrupt them, or even if you have your own opinion, sometimes you have to, because you just out of respect. And I mean, living in China as well, it was very much about your status, not usually. And like usually the older the person is, the higher his rank in the company is. I don't know how and why, but like this is typically what you see there. So that's weird, but it is what it is. Okay, so visa and making sure that the employment is all right. Like make sure that everything is check with your lawyers and all that. Learn Korean and their manners, their culture. Try to try to learn their manners. And third thing?
And third thing is just enjoy the culture, enjoy the food, enjoy everything. I don't know, but that's less of an advice. It's, of course, you're gonna do it if you love Korea, you want to move to Korea. Well,
no, actually it is, because some people just when they move, they focus on the negative side of things, like, oh my god, what should I do, how am I gonna fix this, or oh my god, it's so hard, I don't know, I'm so stressed, blah blah. Like you should chill sometimes and just try to enjoy the small things. And just like, I remember when I was in Korea, I cried a couple of times from how good the food was. I was like, I am gonna miss this so much. So if you're going there, make sure that you enjoy it for sure.
It's like, it's to the point, the second I leave Korea, like, как только я уезжаю из Кореи, я начинаю сразу же скучать по-корейски. I start missing Korean food. Я начинаю скучать по корейской еде.
Это нереально вкусно. Я помню, я бежал как-то, время было типа 9:55, я тебе клянусь, типа 9:54, 9:55, в 10 Гонгча закрывается. Я, как полный придурок, бегу через пол Гангнама, просто я выбегаю из ресторана, говорю, дай, не заплати, мой брату говорю, заплати, пожалуйста, за еду, я тебе потом верну. Я просто выбегаю, бегу в Гонгча, потому что я жил в Гангнаме, и я бежал через весь Гангнам, чтобы добежать до Гонгча, который там в начале the street, it's like there around right around the square thing, something, I don't know. But I literally ran there to get my favorite tea, bubble tea. I don't know. It's like crazy good, but yeah.
Taro?
Taro.
No. What's your favorite kombucha tea?
I'm trying to think. I have to go with the classic one.
The
black tea with milk and less sugar and super cold.
30% sugar. Oh, you put the extra ice?
Yeah, but I put extra ice, but I almost removed sugar. Yeah, 30% sugar, exactly.
Okay, I literally had kombucha like on Friday. I had taro.
Shut up! I envy you so much. But hey, literally, I told my mom today that I'm gonna call you, we're gonna chat and all that. And the first thing she said, when are we going? When are we gonna go to Korea? Chris, let's pack, let's go. Yeah. So next time I'm gonna be there, I'm definitely coming with me mom, with me sister, and if you'll have time, I'm gonna introduce you to them.
The whole
Yes, I want to ask you about your music career now.
Oh, good.
I wanna talk about As You Are, your first single. Let's talk about it. What inspired you to create it, to write it? What inspired you to create the visuals? The whole thing. How was the release phase? Like, how did you like it? How do you, like, for me, I'm so used to releasing music that I'm not even excited at this point. I'm more excited to see how my fans react to it, how my people who support me react to it. Will they love it? Will they not? So I'm not even interested in release phase and all that anymore. But what was it like to release for the first time, like an official huge thing?
It still kind of like seems unreal. Like I don't. Sometimes I forget. I'm like, wait, do I have out? What? I mean, I don't really like it for like if I'm being honest, but I think that's okay for you know, an artist. Like whenever you do something, you always want to improve, of course.
Yeah.
But like for me, it's just how I was inspired and why and how I wrote it. So the lyrics, I think I wrote it when I was on a subway or on a like I remember I was somewhere listening
Mm.
to like a song. I think it was like Sabrina Claudio or something, and I just
Oh,
started
my
thinking,
favorite.
oh, and I love her so much. Like her style of
So,
music is just. And then I was just like thinking about people, relationships, how
mm,
I feel like that. I think it was 2 years ago. Like I was feeling how people around me and like everybody like dating and they break up
mm,
and it's like so fast they switch to another person. But I'm
mm,
like, okay, you're running from lovers and but you're always like constantly on the search to find another person to fulfill that gap
mm,
you have inside, but you know you're trying to seek that from him, but he's like just like you, empty, like you know. And it's like two
mm.
people who don't love. It's about basically self-love, and it's just about the pressure. How I also felt it in Korea, like, you know, they always tell you to be better, be number one, like, 공부 열심히 막 하고, like, study hard, you know,
But it's
always.
the same in Russia, I believe. Like, if you're
Yeah,
not the best, don't do it. Like, you have to win. You have to be the best. If you're not the best, you're a failure. Like, this is something that made me hate myself at one point for not winning Eurovision, for example. I was second, and I thought that I lost. Like, I felt in my bones that I lost and that I'm so not worth it, that it was so not worth it, that I'm so bad that I didn't win. My country's gonna hate me. But then I got only love, and yeah. So I think it's
yeah.
this. It's similar situation here. So you were inspired by your friends' situations and like you watching from your own perspective. It's like
You know,
you never know what's gonna inspire you. You know, like you just as you said. Sometimes you're just in a subway, not in a studio or anything. You're just on a subway and you get this beam of light from above, and you just feel like you
me,
have to write right now.
Croatia, you never know when's gonna hate you. Somebody said, why are we speaking English? Because we're both Russian. Yeah,
You can speak Korean and I can speak Bulgarian. Let's do this.
근데 이제 한국말을 좀 할까? Just kidding.
Yeah, exactly what I wanted to say. Thank you. But
I
okay,
know.
music. I'm curious to know, like, are you planning to keep
Really,
building your music, your artistry in this side of your whole
yeah, of
career?
course.
Because like,
It's
you're a
mm,
host, you're a model, you're a singer, you're an actress, like, there are so many things that you are great at. You're a photographer as well. You are an amazing artist. Like you draw incredibly. Like your artistry is just insane. But like Angelina Danilova, the singer, like I'm telling you, no, show off. Come on, show them.
But you want to see something I made the other day at a clay
Yes,
set?
absolutely.
Wait, this is kind of weird. Wait, this is okay. This is an instant holder, but like with a ring holder. And this girl, she has
This girl,
this.
she's
Is,
thick.
I made it. She's thick and nipples too.
You
Yeah,
made this.
I made this. I made. I like. I love.
There's nothing you cannot do, I believe. But like,
I believe everyone is like that, guys. You just gotta want to
true,
do it.
just
And
experiment and live your life and enjoy everything. But like, what's the future of Angelina? What's wrong with me? Angelina Danilova, the singer. Like, what are your plans for that?
you know, with music, I always love to express myself, no matter what I touch, with what I do. Like it can be art, pottery, any other work or type of things I'm doing. But I just feel like with the music like gives me an ability to express myself on a certain level where people can really, really connect through melody, music, and words, and lyrics, and visuals with everything. And
Mm,
I just continue to kind of finding what I feel can reflect me and my thoughts, emotions, feelings.
mm,
Because I'm not as good with when it comes to talking verbally
Yeah.
about emotions, feelings. Like I'm very like I never fight. I hate arguments. I usually just like calmly talk.
Same.
There's a problem. I would
Wait,
never
what's your
fight.
zodiac sign? What's your zodiac sign?
Okay, my sun is Capricorn, my moon is Leo, and my rising is a Libra. And fun fact, I did a test, like some weird ass test, but
Yeah.
it showed me that I'm only 30% a Capricorn and that I'm pretty much mostly like a Libra, and my moon is in Leo, which makes me all cute, dorky, fun, and people just love being around me. And yeah, of course. Wait, what's your Pisces? Your rising?
So I'm Pisces. Yeah, my sun is Pisces and my moon is Cancer. And I
Oh
think,
wow, triple
yeah, so I'm
water.
like all
Oh,
watery, water, 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 water. And I believe my rising is Pisces as well. I think I'm like Pisces, Pisces, Cancer, Pisces, Pisces. It's like
hey, don't you? That's
so
so
like
hard. Like it's really like water signs, and especially Pisces, and like
I'm
they're
super
intense.
melancholic and sad and like over dramatic. I like
You know,
I
you're
I
not.
wrote a song. I wrote a song in 2019 about my fight with my friend. So I had a fight with my friend and I cried. It was so not necessary, but I'm gonna release the song soon, and I'm currently finishing this EP, and I sometimes leak stuff on my Instagram, on my Telegram channel. So sometimes I leak stuff, but this EP is gonna be Superior's the best I've
Love.
made so far. But I literally wrote a song about. It looks like it's a breakup between lovers who are insanely in love and they just need each other so badly, and then they just break up, and it's like a very dramatic thing but with a very funky instrumental. So we were
Sharon.
not a couple at all. We were just
Yeah.
literally friends, and we had the smallest, like not the smallest, but like a small fight that I over dramatized, and I wrote a song as if it was like the end of my life. So like
Wow.
me being a Pisces and a water sign, I always make everything seem so dramatic and so like, oh,
That
no one understands me. I'm so sad. I'm so
so
depressed.
great. Makes you write like make amazing art and music with that. It's
I
so
think
great to
so too.
channel that, all
Yeah,
these creating this beautiful music. Perfect.
absolutely.
So,
So, oh, I love this questions very much. So, of course, you have more than 1 million followers. So you are extremely like, listen, I personally believe that the amount of followers that you have is just a small percent of people
and
who actually knows you. Because when I'm telling you that every single person I walk into in Korea, if they see that I know Angelina, they're like, oh, Angelina Danilov, I love her so much. Everyone in Korea knows you pretty much at this point. Like, I think just not a lot of people like to follow everyone, and not everyone is so active on social media. But you are a star, so does this affect you mentally? Like, is this like, for me, when I was a complete nobody, like when I didn't have any following and nothing in my career, everything seemed so easy. Like I didn't care about my mistakes, how I look. Like if I would put up a shitty song, I could care less because no one will listen to it. It's just my learning experience. But right now, you being such a huge and influential person, is it harder for you to create or be a part of different projects? Like, how did it change your life being so influential and seeing so many people trying to be like you and get inspiration from you?
well, I think for me personally, first of all, the following didn't really change much, if I can say
Mm-hmm,
that, and how I feel, how I am around people.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
It's great to see, that I can actually now with my actions online, which I'm hoping for, like I can change the
Mm-hmm.
world in a better place. Like what
Absolutely.
also is about the environment, nature,
Mm-hmm.
touches my heart, and that I want to share with people. But also, I think me kind of like sharing my life, my lifestyle, like the philosophy, how I like to call it, of like what makes me happy. Like I always constantly talk about, the power of now and just
Yeah.
being like admirer of your own life. Like when things don't go the way you want them to go, just be there and just like witness it and treat your life as just a game you're playing, and just lay back and enjoy whatever comes, take it
Mm-hmm.
in, experience. So I just hope, I wish to hope that with that, me kind of like just doing what I love, kind of me being an example, you know, for people. Maybe that
Mm.
example, me just doing what I love, can inspire other people to enjoy their lives. You know, I like to think that way, and I hope somebody. I mean, I do get a lot of messages, and I I want to say I shit you not, but like I read every DM. Yeah, do. I might have an OCD or something like
You
that.
want to
That
check every single message, right? Yeah.
I'm so depressed on a Wednesday. Maybe.
Hey!
Anyway, but I do. I love it so much. Like, seriously.
Fun fact, she was one of the first like 5 people who heard the song, and she was listening
Yeah.
to it a
Oh my,
year before the release, like a year or 8 months prior the release. She was
yeah,
over here vibing in the
I
club, listening to Depressed on Wednesday.
I was
So cool.
here in the apartment, and he literally first he played it to me on his phone, and then
Yeah,
I think you Telegram you sent me
yeah,
the
yeah,
actual.
I did. Woo! But you know what? Speaking with you, I think a lot of people will relate to me when I say that I would love to read a book by you. Like, I would honestly love to just, chill, lay in bath, open
Oh
a
my God.
book by Angelina Danilova, read about your life, read your different, like, your view on life and some things in particular, like, for example, like the power of now, as you just said, it's just
Oh
such a beautiful thought. And
my God, you know it's
I just
crazy.
admire you so much. I feel like there's so much in you that the world can still see, and your potential is just unbelievable, and you can be anyone you want to be.
Thank
And it's
you.
just so inspirational to see how a girl from St. Petersburg is now conquering the world, traveling around the whole planet. She has been everywhere. She is achieving her goals. She's living her best life and inspiring others. It's just so, so inspirational. And I would really love to read a book by you. And I would love to see your pictures in there, like your photography. Not only yourself, right? But like your photography. Because like this is one of my favorite things that you do. I absolutely love your storytelling in pictures. Like the way that you post most of the things pretty raw. Like you don't. I believe that you don't like over retouching, over editing, and all that. You sometimes just make a picture and post it, but it's the way you see the story of what's in front of you that gets
Wow.
to me the most. Like just sometimes scrolling through your page and looking at your life just makes me smile because I think, wow, okay, so it's really
This
about how you see things and not the reality.
God, thank you so much. It's like seriously the biggest compliment ever. And I feel like you being like how you just expressed it, how you see it, and you being able to see what I see and feel that feeling. This is amazing. And this is crazy that you mentioned a book and that you would love to read a book by me. I
Don't
literally
tell me
have
that you're writing a book right now.
not yet, but I've been
But
doing some.
it is planned. What?
Oh, have предрасположенность к писанию, потому что because I've been actually not many people know, like not even like my friends, they don't really know that. But
I didn't know that.
on my phone, in my notes, I would once in a while I would like write a poem or like a little story. I have, you know, I mean, it's like songwriting. I write a lot of songs too. And I'm just like, oh, I should write these lyrics down, and then I'm like continuing like making a story. I mean, you totally get it, right?
Absolutely.
I mean,
But
oh my
mine
God,
is mostly lyrics and melodies rather than
there's
like a book or a poem.
oh, you
But it's
inspire
like
me a lot.
I think it's just mutual, like the fact that I think that artists should support each other and not bring each other down. It's such a
Oh,
common thing in Eastern Europe. I don't know why. I totally believe that the new generation of creators, of musicians, of artists, we try to bring each other up and we try to help each other as much as we can because
always
now with the
supporting.
power of social media, you can literally become the number one singer in like 10 days if it goes well. So it's just so insane how people try to bring to like hate on each other and try to disrespect someone's creations or music or whatever it is. I think we should just stop looking at
Yeah.
things negatively and just try to uplift each other. Well, like, let's talk about hate. I'm curious to know hate. What is your experience with that? Because you've never talked about it. I've never heard
Mm,
you say anything about like a hater or like a bad comment that you saw or
it's
anything.
actually really, not to say funny, but I once read a book. I think it was something like 47 Laws of Success or something, and
Mhm.
was this one expression that I remember. It was, if you want to become successful, I mean, of course, not
Mhm.
many people do that, you know, but success can be considered in any type of way, like for people
Mhm.
differently. But if you want to become successful, and if you don't have any haters, you should make yourself some, like like anti. If you don't have them, that's the problem. You should have them because only
Okay.
them will make you want to grow. Like it's like a little motivation. I don't know, it just like,
Hey, that's so cool. I've never thought about it.
right? I mean, it's such a nice way to see it and actually, you know, this kind of approach. It's very healthy and I love healthy stuff. And also like all the hating and like it's only a reflection. It's like it has nothing to do with you. Everything the person literally brings to the world, it's their own reflection of their own selves. Like if a person is, you know, very negative or always says bad things or like says, oh, that it's only because he has some issues, you know, with himself. Like, you know, it can be insecurities or like kids trauma. It's very, I mean, I love psychology. Like I thought sometimes I was like, if I would not be doing what I'm doing right now, I could be like a psychologist or very, I'm very like how our brains work and how all these, you know, how the childhood and your like parents and how they love you. Parents, they, you know, it's like the lack of love or self, you know, like the communication between a parent and a child. It all
Yeah.
has, it makes a huge impact on you and what kind of person you become when you grow up. So when it comes to haters, yeah, I just like, for me, it's like, unless it's a very the constructive criticism,
Yeah.
and it only makes these kind of like if it's just like hatred like that, I laugh at it. I'm just like, I mean, surprisingly I don't really have that many. But it's good, bro.
Exactly. Like I've never actually seen anyone hating on you, so to say. Like
I mean, people
I don't know.
do, but I never remember because I just don't really care. I mean,
That's
it's
very nice. No, that's
unless
very cool.
like some criticism that actually makes me want to work better and harder. But then for me and myself, I always try to improve. So it's already like I'm doing that. Don't worry, I'll get there. But thanks for noticing.
All right. All right. So now I have questions from your followers.
Oh,
Um,
yes, yeah.
this is very
Personal.
personal, but okay, I will ask it
Uh,
anyways.
just say it.
Uh,
Yeah.
are you in a relationship right now?
No, I'm single, ready to mingle.
She
Wait.
is single, you guys. She
Okay.
just
Okay.
said.
Wait. Actually, I am. I'm in a relationship with myself. Oh,
Okay, so she's
that's
not
sweet.
single, but she's a
That's sweet.
single. And
It's
you
the
just said
love.
that you read almost every single DM because you have OCD about it. So
I know.
I'm not suggesting you guys to text her if you want to meet her, but I think you should text her if you want to meet her because she's reading the DMs. So okay, great. You're single. That's nice for some of our viewers. Okay. Would you love to take part in a drama, in a Korean drama?
Course. But it's like when it comes to Korean dramas, I think it's very limited the roles for foreigners that we can play. It's usually
Mm.
like this bad bitch girl or like this foreign girl or like mafia. Like she's a girlfriend of like a
Mm.
crazy. I actually I have. I've already I
You already.
but the thing is like this drama is not out. Like it's been like two,
So you
I
cannot
can
talk about it
say
yet.
you want to okay, I can say what my character is. I mean
Okay.
it's just I'm like a daughter of like a mafia. He's and I'm his daughter, and I'm like a crazy, crazy chick
Is it
that
because
like
you know Italian and you're gorgeous?
loves with the gun chick. I was literally I've had an acting experience with a fake gun that was like actually a prop, but it like shoot. And then I had to act drunk on like bunch of others.
That's so cool. I would love to see some behind the scenes.
I wonder if it will ever be out. Well, I also acted. I had a role in a movie where it's out. It's really famous right now, and I think people are commenting a lot how they like, oh my Angelina, I saw you in a Kumgek. It's like a swordsman,
Yeah.
and that movie I play like a Western lady who's the princess of snakes. So on the set, we were filming.
Oh, no, I should definitely watch it.
Oh,
Where can I find it?
what?
Where can I find it?
Oh, wait, it was in the cinemas in Korea, but maybe it's gonna be on Netflix. I actually have no idea. I'll send you like the name and the
Okay,
link in the
because I definitely want to see you being a princess of snakes. That sounds so sexy. I need to see this right
Там
now.
кто-то написал, молимся, чтобы Ангелину не штрафанули за спойлеры. Ребята,
Все нормально. Ее все
how would
любят.
they know? TikTok.
Okay, so another question from our followers. What's your favorite beauty procedure, beauty routine? Like, what is your favorite thing to do?
Oh, I do have something like that. I love to use this ice stick. Literally, okay, if your face is swollen in the morning, когда у вас по утру лицо немножечко
Yeah,
опухает, мне
me
кажется,
too.
все девушки,
Me in the morning.
да, ну, same. Мне кажется, все девушки всем здесь трюк с кусочком льда, помассировать лицо, и что как это, опухоль спадает с лица.
Реально помогает?
Конечно, холод, потому что у тебя сосуды сужаются,
Да.
и кровь, она сначала приливает, ну, в общем, и холод, он помогает, то есть вот это вот воду лишнюю, вот эту опухлость убрать, снять. So there's like this frozen stick for your face. It's like kind of like a metal, and you just massage it and it just removes the wellness. But I think another one that I love is just Korean serums and face masks and all that, and also drinking lots of water. That's it. And vegetables.
Your skin is literally silk, porcelain, no pores, nothing, perfection. I could never. Me with acne being like, oh, I'm hiding my face with this. But no, okay, my skin is way better now, but I used to have so many bad
Oh no, I
decisions.
feel like
Sometimes when I'm stressful, I cannot sing. When I wake up in a bad mood, I cannot perform well. Or I get a new pimple, or like my stomach aches. So like whenever, this is so weird how our brain controls literally everything. And like if you master your train of thoughts and you can control everything and you can stay just not even happy. I'm not saying you should be happy. You should be calm. Then
you
everything
become
will be alright. Yeah, but drink a lot of water. That's a nice suggestion. I should go find some water. Очень смешной вопрос. Самый странный предмет быта в обычной корейской квартире.
самый странный предмет быта. Одеяло электрическое с подогревом. Но это самое изобретение на свете. В общем, оно называется чонги-чичампан. Короче, оно называется электрическое одеяло. В общем, ты его включаешь в розетку, там есть...
А это не опасно? Оно не взорвется, не загорится?
И это вообще правильно, все корейцы обожают, любят дарить подарки родственникам, семьям, всем.
Слушай, я пойду сейчас чекать, что за жесть. Это нужно. В России это нужно.
Гениальное изобретение. У них и матрасы такие, то есть ты просто подогреваешь, и ты горять, и ты забираешься, и ты вообще кайфуешь, ты прям в тепле.
Это можно просто, как я люблю, с открытым окном просто нараспашку, но в этом идеале вообще идеально. Боже.
Да. Да.
Подписчики, спасибо за этот вопрос. Это просто лайфхак какой-то реально на жизнь.
А, еще клевый один предмет — это ножницы для готовки. То есть в
О, вот
Корее
это я
люди...
видел, это я видел. Но это я в Японии видел.
А, ну ладно тогда. Ничего такого. Что еще? Ну,
Окей.
м,
Еще вопросы. Если бы ты... Давай немножко на русском, потому что я вижу, что многие пишут на русском.
да, давай.
Ам, Если бы ты не была певицей, актрисой, вот кем ты сейчас являешься, кем бы ты хотела быть? Ты сказала психологом.
Да.
Давай немножко поговорим про это, прям вот чуть-чуть вкратце. Почему психолог? Что тебе в этой профессии так привлекает?
Ну, как я сказала тогда на английском до этого, меня всегда очень интересовала и до сих пор интересует психология и как устроены наши тонкие человеческие организмы. Я считаю, что то, как мы мыслим, напрямую связано с нами, с нашим телом. То есть у
Мгм.
нас на самом деле организм очень чувствительный. Так как ты вот и сказал
Да,
тоже,
да,
что
да. То есть, ну, странно,
стреляет.
как это связано.
Конечно. И мне кажется, все идет вот, то есть наше здоровье, наш образ жизни, наш, ну, вот как, не знаю, уровень, как мы себя ощущаем и живем, все очень напрямую связано с тем, как мы размышляем. И то, что мы проецируем в эту реальность, наши реальности, потому что, ну, согласись, у каждого как свой мир, который вращается вокруг него, потому что человек, он животное эго, как это. В
Мгм.
общем, то есть я даже, ну, я это, наверное, с детства заметила, потому что у меня мама тоже очень увлекалась и wellness, и здоровье, и психосоматика, и психология, и эзотерика, и астрология, и нумерология, то есть это все-все-все, и буддизм, и так далее, поэтому у меня с детства как-то, ну, так как я росла в таких условиях, то есть у меня мама всегда была моей как role model, э,
Мгм.
ролевая, нет, ролевая модель, это не то, ну, в общем, образец подражания, и
Мгм.
то есть она всегда со мной делилась этой информацией, всегда мне было очень интересно, и с детства, то есть я привыкла так уже как думать, размышлять, и мне было интересно, ну, больше знать про психологию, про вообще, как все это связано с нашими жизнями и образом жизни. И ты знаешь, что вот даже когда мы можем что-то сказать чисто физически, вот у нас, например, с кем-то конфликт, или мы хотим сказать, но не можем. У меня такое очень часто бывало, что у меня начинает болеть горло. У меня появляется простуда просто, ну, на ровном месте, просто из-за того, что я что-то не могу сказать, у меня сразу вот горло начинает болеть, и все невысказанное, внутри оставленное, оно проявится, как хочешь ты этого или нет, у нас потом на теле. То есть в теле, ну, как-то проявится. Поэтому считаю, что это очень важно выражать себя, самовыражение. И если ты хочешь что-то сказать, то это лучше сказать. Ну, понятное дело, как бы уже
Да, конечно, нужно знать там
да,
меру.
но потому что это всегда очень сильно потом проявляется, и я
Мгм.
даже почему-то думаю, что это как-то может связано тоже быть с образованием раковых клеток, то есть весь, ну, вот негатив,
Мгм.
без копим, накапливаем, как это, с этим ничего не делаем, то это проявляется потом у нас где-то все равно в болячках. То есть,
Мгм.
не знаю, мне как-то всегда было это интересно. Если не психолог, то, может быть, учитель. Вообще,
Блин, класс.
вообще, на самом деле, я в детстве мечтала быть дизайнером одежды и стилистом. Типа, мне очень мода нравилась и до сих пор
Получается,
нравится.
подожди. У нас пополнение в списке. А, Топовая ведущая, хост, актриса, модель, певица, сонграйтер, фотограф, психолог, учитель разных языков, инструментов, играет на инструментах. 9. У тебя уже 9 профессий, это просто из того разговора, что вот мы сейчас имели. Поэтому, ребят, что я могу сказать? Если вы хотите а, добиваться ваших каких-то желаний, и у вас есть какая-то мечта, и вы хотите к ней прийти, ничего вас не останавливает. Вы можете развиваться просто в разные стороны, и все это
Конечно,
потом берется воедино, и это просто сделает вас вами. Вы никогда не знаете, что может как развернуться. Может, из-за того, что вы рисуете, вы встретитесь где-то с кем-то, пока вы будете что-то рисовать, кто потом пригласит вас на работу, или это будет ваша судьба. Там, ну,
главное, не делайте это целью, рисуйте в удовольствие, вот.
да, вот, делайте, просто живите, творите, и тогда вы не знаете, к чему
Просто
вас жизнь приведет.
реально,
Это так все интересно.
да.
Кстати, вот, последний вопрос. What is your biggest dream?
My
What
dream.
drives you? What is like, what is something that makes you want to live the most? Like, what is your end goal? When will you be? I know that you are at peace with yourself right now. We've talked about it today, that you are happy with your life. Everything is going great and like you're trying to stay positive and all. But what is like your end goal? What is like, when will you be able to say like, I did this and now I can just relax and not give a damn and just enjoy everything? Like, what is your biggest dream?
I think I'm living that right now. No, like seriously. I can't, for me, it's always been not the goal, not the dream, but the journey.
Mm.
I am enjoying it right now. I can, as you just showed, sit back and be like, damn, I'm on that ride. I'm enjoying it. Like, having a dream and then like a goal, it's kind of different for me. So I do set myself small goals,
Mm-hmm.
but they're never like, I don't know, not to like be happy, but I can like, you can be happy right here, right now. So I'm like, I'm already happy. And if you're not, it's also totally fine. Like life is, like our heart rate, like сердце
Mm.
бьется вверх-вниз. If it goes down, it's gonna go up. This is the life, it's always moving up and down, like our heartbeat. So yeah, I'm here for the journey because you never know what's gonna happen. So I do set myself certain goals because I am still, at the end of the day, a Capricorn. God damn, just kidding. Very driven, very money making, guys. If you, I love making money, but it's only like on the surf. Like I don't know, it's the dream, the life, yeah. I'm just enjoying the journey, enjoying the
I think
ride.
this is your superpower. I think this is your secret weapon that helps you be you. The fact that you are living your dream right now. And it's
I am.
something that you just um, channel through yourself. And it just shows in your whole being. So it's just so nice to see people being so young yet already living their dreams. And I think that this is something that people are gonna take from this live stream, the fact that you can be happy right now and just live your life and enjoy the way it is right now. And if you want to change something, think about it, relax, don't overdo it, don't stress out about it because you're gonna have stomachache or bad skin. So just try to stay positive and
Very
um,
true.
yeah, I'm really glad to have had the opportunity to talk with you. I'm so not good in English today. I don't know what's wrong with me. Спасибо тебе большое, что ты поговорила сегодня. Правда, очень приятно, что ты... Просто, ребят, чтобы вы понимали, я не знаю, когда Ангелина в последний раз, кроме того, как она приезжала в Россию, не работала. Когда она в Корее, Ангелина всегда занята, она отвечает в своих перерывах. И факт того, что ты в воскресенье ночью нашла для нас время, это просто невероятно. Спасибо тебе
Ой,
большое. Thank you so much. You like spending your Sunday night with me is just
no,
I love you the most.
I love you too. No, thank you for this opportunity, a platform to speak and asking me all these amazing questions. And thank you for being you and for little listening to me and understanding everything I'm saying and how you relate so much. I love you, and your music and what you do inspires billions of people. And just
Thank you
keep
so much.
stay healthy mentally and physically. But I'm gonna meditate for your such a, oh my god, I'm gonna do your
Wait, let's make a. I'm gonna make a cover of this live stream because I'm saving
okay.
it. Let's pray. Wait. Oh
Oh,
no, let's do this. Yeah.
you look like crazy people though. Okay,
Let's do this. Let's do this.
okay, wait, 1, 2.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, you look hot.
Okay, we got this.
Okay.
Thank you. On this note, I'm gonna say goodbye. Thank you
Good
so much
night.
for being here. I'm gonna text you later. You're the best. Bye
Bye,
bye.
всем пока. До скорой встречи.
Пока-пока. Ну что, на этой ноте я с вами прощаюсь. Bye everyone. I think we've spent some very wholesome time here today with Angelina, and hopefully next week I'm gonna call my another extremely talented and famous friend, but we'll talk about it later. Y'all know who that is, but we'll see if they are free and available. But today was awesome, Angelina. Thank you so much for your time. It was very nice to hear from you again. Even though we're friends, it's always a pleasure to speak with you. And I'm always excited to hear from you because you're just such a positive person, and every time I'm like in awe from how much you have inside of you, and it's just so beautiful and precious. And yeah, thank you guys for joining us. It was very lovely. Bye. Have a nice Sunday.